Hey guys, what's up? My name's Danny, aka Thrift Fish. I'm an online fashion reseller, so I sell secondhand clothing, shoes, fashion on platforms like Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari for my full-time job. And it is a new month, so it is now February 2021, and if you've been around my channel for a while, you know that I always do a what sold fast video for the previous month. So this month is no different. We will be doing a what sold fast in January, and as per usual, I will also be highlighting or maybe lowlighting my bottom 5 or my slowest 5 sales of the month, as well as my 20 fastest selling sales. So a little bit of perspective on both ends. But, you know, we're going to celebrate the wins a little bit more than those slower sales. So if you are new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you like reseller content, I put out reseller videos twice a week. And go ahead and hit that like button as well. I will be showing you the items on the screen as I go, probably over here, but who knows. While I'm editing, I may make a crazy choice. So my laptop's over here. I've got some info here. So I'll tell you a couple things about these items as we go. But the fastest 20 items that sold in my Poshmark closet in the month of January 2021 starts with an item that sold after 3 days of listing, and it was a pair of Madewell Road Tripper jeans. I sell a lot of this style of Madewell jeans, and these were particularly a petite size of Road Tripper jeans. They sold for $28 with a shipping discount, leaving me with $20.28. That's a super standard sale price, I would say, for that style of jeans for me. Moving on, the next item also sold after 3 days of being listed on Poshmark. Oh, and just so you know, this is only my Poshmark sales. I don't typically highlight my eBay or Mercari sales. Not that I'm not making them, it's just Poshmark, it's easy to pull the report and give you that information. And Poshmark is definitely my primary platform. eBay is definitely second, but I don't spend a lot of time over there. Not nearly as much time as I spend on Poshmark. So, okay, moving on. The next item that sold after 3 days of listing was a pair of Ann Taylor pointed toe blue suede pumps. I received these in a Joe Mar gently used shoebox. They sold fairly fast for $20, leaving me with $16, which isn't too bad for a pair of Ann Taylor pumps. I wasn't necessarily expecting that they would sell that fast. The next item sold after 2 days of being listed on Poshmark, so the next couple will be items that sold after 2 days of listing. And the first item is a pair of shoes. These are Diamond J black leather fringe lace-up boots. I found these boots, didn't really know anything about Double J, but I did look up comps and thought they were worth trying, and lo and behold, I thought it was a good sale. They sold for $43 with a shipping discount, leaving me with $32.28. That's a perfectly good flip for me. I probably spent about $7 or $8 on that pair of boots. All right, next, after 2 days of listing, a pair of Madewell high-rise perfect vintage jeans. I also like to sell this style. They sold for $38 with a shipping discount, leaving me with $28.28. Also, a really great pair of Madewell jeans sale. Next up is an Alo Yoga Movement lace-up back sports bra crop top. This came to me in a thread-up mixed clothing box. It sold after 2 days of listing, gave me $32 with a shipping discount, leaving me with $23.48. That's very good for me for a sports bra crop top. Alo, I love picking up and selling Alo. Okay, moving on. After 2 days of listing, a pair of Everlane white slip-on leather day loafers sold, and they sold for $30, leaving me with $24. I think they were a pretty small size, so I was happy with that quick flip. Next was, I'm finding that I like selling Nike, and I didn't know if I would really enjoy selling a lot of Nike, but I've ended up with some Nike pieces that have sold quickly for me, so I may start looking into what Nike pieces are worth picking up, which I have not historically spent a lot of time on. So the next item was a Nike Windrunner windbreaker hooded zip-up jacket. This, I think, was featured in a haul, and I said, you know, I don't know if this is going to sell, but I like it, so I picked it up. Luckily it did sell after 2 days. And I guess it's sold in a bundle. Yes, I think I've sold, were both of my Nike items in that bundle? Yes, so actually, this Nike jacket sold with another Nike hoodie that I'll talk about later in a bundle to someone. So I'll go ahead and put that information up on the screen so you can see it. All right, next, so those Nike pieces went to one person. So I think there is definitely a good market for people who like and search out Nike items. So next up is an Everlane clean silk relaxed button shirt in black. It sold after 2 days. Also received to me from a ThredUp rescue box, sold for $28, leaving me with $22.40. Next was a brand I've never heard of, but it was sent to me. I don't remember if it was from Jomar or ThredUp, or I don't remember where I got it, but it was a slate and willow tiered animal print midi dress. I listed it because when I looked it up, it looked like it could do well. It did sell after 2 days for $27 with a shipping discount, leaving me with $19.48. Happy with that quick sale, especially with a brand I was unfamiliar with, but it was a cute dress. Moving on, we're starting to get into items that sold after just 1 day of listing on Poshmark. I'm trying to get my sell-through rate a little bit higher, trying to get my average days to sell a little bit lower, still working on it. After 1 day of being listed on Poshmark, I sold a pair of Lululemon Speed Up tights that were in white twine floral. These were really pretty. They sold for $42 and left me with $31.48. Happy with that. Next was a pair of Betabrand heels. This was my first time selling Betabrand shoes, but I was very excited to find them. Sold after 1 day for $31, leaving me with $22.68 after a shipping discount. We'll come back to Betabrand in a second, actually. I believe, yeah, we'll come back to it. But the next item was a J. Crew lamb's wool ribbed pullover sweater. This went to one of my return buyers, and it was this, it was a gorgeous J. Crew piece. I believe it might have been even an older label, but I loved the style of it, so I picked it up, and it did sell after 1 day for $31, again with that shipping discount, so leaving me with $22.68. As I mentioned, we have a theme. The next item was another pair of Madewell Road Tripper skinny jeans. These were in a black wash, but they sold for $30, leaving me with $24. Again, very average. The last pair sold for $28. These sold for $30. So here we go. We're back to the Betabrand. I had picked up these Betabrand items, a pair of pants and a pair of heels in the same day, and it's funny, they got listed and they both sold the next day to different people, but very quickly, one after the other. So the next was a pair of Betabrand black straight leg petite yoga pant work pants. It's their classic style, and they sold for $28, leaving me with $20.28. Love that, happy with that. Next was a pair of Everlane Buttonfly crop cheeky high-rise jeans. I do believe these came to me in a Jomar box. Really great style. They sold quickly for $28, leaving me with $28. The last item that sold after 1 day of listing was a Lululemon Restless black textured pullover. I think I've sold at least one of these before. It sold for $26, leaving me with $20.80. And the last 4 items I'm going to tell you about sold the same day they were listed on Poshmark. So the first is a pair of Sorel brown suede Joan of Arctic tall duck boots. Sorel is just fantastic. Somebody recently asked me if I could sell one brand forever, what would it be? I think maybe my answer would be Sorel now that I'm thinking about it. I love selling Sorels. But they sold the same day for $39, leaving me with $29.08. I probably could have gotten more for these, but again, with that quick offer, I was okay with it. Get them gone, give me that money, let's reinvest. The next item was a Lululemon Cozy Cuddle Up zip-up jacket, and it was in like a Bordeaux, like red, purpley color. It sold the same day for $31, leaving me with $22.68. Down to the last 2, and the second to last item that sold the same day was listed on Poshmark in January of 2021 was a Reformation stretch rib knit scoop neck top. Just a simple Reformation top. Again, came to me from a ThredUp box. This sold for $22, leaving me with $17.60. Again, basic piece, good quick flip. And the last piece, as I mentioned, sold in a bundle. It was a Nike piece, and it was a graphic swoosh logo cropped hoodie. If I remember correctly, I think this also was in a ThredUp box, but I could be wrong. But anyway, it did sell in that bundle to the same person that the other Nike item sold to, so again, you will see that information on the screen. But those are my highlights, my fastest selling sales. I love quick flips and knowing what brands sell fast and for a good amount. But I also like to review some things that didn't go as well. So let's talk about my 5 slowest selling items in the month of January. The first item, which I know is definitely older than 158 days because I'm very positive that it has been relisted several times. It'd probably been in my closet for at least over a year, was a Nice Things Paloma S Tencel Blue tie-back jumpsuit. This brand, I think, can sometimes be found at Anthropologie, but I don't think it's a super popular brand or a super well-known brand. It was a cute jumpsuit, but it was also fairly plain. I wish that it would have sold faster and for more. I loved it. It even fit me. I considered keeping it, but I didn't. I kept it listed, and it did sell in a bundle. So again, I will put that information on the screen, but I don't think the return on it was much, if anything. So unfortunately, that was just a bad call. The next item was an Equipment silk stripe sleeveless shirt dress. I thought this would sell faster as well, but the style maybe wasn't super current. It sold after 160 days of being listed in my closet for $25, even with $20. I'm not unhappy with that sale, like I said, considering the style of that item. But I did have another shirt dress, almost identical, except it was polka dots, that I bought at the same time, and that one sold a lot quicker. So who knows sometimes? It can just be the difference of a pattern. Anyway, the next item sold after 162 days of listing. It was a Coral, K-O-R-A-L, activewear trifecta versatility sports bra. It's just this kind of like gold sheen, simple, kind of low impact sports bra. I might have gotten this at a buy-sell trade store, and this also sold in a bundle, so I will go ahead and put that up on the screen. Next, again, after 162 days of listing, another one that slightly surprised me was a pair of Kith Paloma, K-I-T-H, Paloma black tailored crop sweatpants. I sourced these off the RealReal with a credit, and they did sell for $32, leaving me with $25.60. So in my book, not a bad sale, but they did sit for a lot longer than I thought they would. So never know. And then the last item, again, I know this item has been in my closet for like more than a year, like maybe pushing 2 years. It's a pair of 3.1 Phillip Lim skinny moto jogger blue jeans. So the thing with these jeans is I tried to send them to ThredUp so many times. There's nothing, they're authentic, like they're a good pair of jeans. They did not want them. So I listed them, and they were listed for such a long time. Now, listed, relisted, price dropped, but they sold also in a bundle. So I'll put that information on the screen as well. But just with how long they were in my closet, I don't know, just very strange. 3.1 Phillip Lim is a designer brand, but I'm not sure that it is my favorite to sell on Poshmark. It doesn't really seem to move for me there, even though I get excited every time I find it, because it just, you know, it's an exciting thing to find designer brands. So I have like a black and white dress, long sleeve, like sheath dress in my closet, and it is, so far it's sitting. So we'll see, but those are my slowest 5. There are definitely some brands that stick as my fastest sellers, so I do try to stick to those when sourcing. And some other things, I can make some choices. I can look at these slow sales and make better choices when I'm outsourcing. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you again real soon.